It's Independence Day! Happy birthday, America. You are certainly showing your age lately. Let's not sugarcoat things. Definitely starting to show your age. You know, the presidency is supposed to age the person. This presidency has aged the population. It's not fair. I'm fighting my aging so well, and then the last 3 years I've just gone to just look at me. Just look at me. Actually, don't look at me. Although you're here to look at me and talk about songs, so I guess I can do that. So let's get 25 more loaded up in the song cannon. To start things off, we have Gucci Mane and Bresto? Really? That's where we're starting? Bresto? Well, it's called Bresto, which I guess is a magic trick about boobs. I don't know. It's okay. Got kind of a nice beat to it, but it's on that line between okay and good, but I think I'm going to go with okay because it made me say Bresto. Up next, Stand Up with Tom Morello and a bunch of other people. It's about time we got some rock protest songs about things lately. It's been mostly hip-hop doing all the protesting lately, but Tom Morello's like, oh, wait, okay, I got one done now. Took him a little longer than I thought, but yeah, he's got one done, and it's good. Up next, Leo Bhanji and White Hills. This is one of those songs I gotta say, the song is just okay, but the album art is excellent. It's like a painting of a redheaded girl. It looks like she's laying on the ocean because she must be like a giant or something. I don't know. It's just a really cool album cover. Anyway, up next, Amy Allen and the Queen of Silver Linings. This is one of those folksy AAA Americana, maybe country type songs. It's hard to tell really what they're going for with this, but it's okay. It's pretty good. King of Good Intentions and Queen of Silver Linings. Quite a pair. Up next, the Old Dominion and Everything to Lose. Woof. It's okay. I mean, it's definitely your pop country. It's very much almost a pop delivery, but a country song. It's just okay. And the reason I call him the Old Dominion is because of an old Jim Varney Ernest commercial, apparently that was shot for the Virginia market. He used to shoot Ernest commercials for all different markets across America. And one of them involved Virginia, and he called it the Old Dominion. And now I say it like that all the time. By the way, they're making a documentary about the importance of being earnest, about Jim Varney and Ernest P. Worrell. And I'm going to really... A lot of people like ugly cried to the Mr. Rogers documentary. This is going to be the one I do my ugly crying to. Up next, Max Leone and Malleable. More like Mediocreable. Up next, Christine and the Queens and Eyes of a Child. This is pretty good. Wasn't there a Soul Asylum song called Eyes of a Child? I think there was. That was pretty good too. And up next, Louis and the Yakuza. Louis and the Yakuza and Bon Acteur. Bon Acteur? I don't know. I don't know what the words are to this, but not because it's in Spanish, it's because it's in French, that's the first I've gotten to say on the show. Up next is Smoove'L and Turn Left, Turn Right. Stand up, sit down, fight, fight, fight. I was going to put this in mediocre, but on the album art he is wearing a mask. So, you know what? I'm going to put you in the okay for that because, yeah, doing the facial coverings on your album cover. Good to remind people. Definitely. Up next, Rapsody, PJ Morton, and D Smoke with Athene remix. That's pretty good. Got kind of that old school soul vibe to it. I like that. The remix with the extra rapping. That's alright. Up next, Ricky Reed and Terrence Martin with Real Magic. Would this be alternative R&B? Sure. I don't know. It's okay. Up next, BAYNK, B-A-Y-N-K, with Taishi, and Tessellate, which is actually the second time in my life I'll have heard a song called Tessellate. The other Tessellate was by Alt J. And this song actually kind of reminds me a little bit of Alt J too, so what is it about bands that sound like this in songs called Tessellate? I don't know. It's pretty good. Up next, Bo Anderson with Heavy. I'm sure it's a remake of the Collective Soul version. It is not a remake of the Collective Soul song, but it's got kind of a old school pop singer sort of sound. I don't know. I hate to compare Amy Winehouse, but I wouldn't. It's not in that ballpark. It's in that neighborhood the ballpark is in. I don't know. Up next, Clinton Kane and Hopeless. All he found was emptiness instead. Yep. I get that, listening to this. Up next, Lovely the Band is pretty mediocre. It's not bad, it's just there. Anyway, Lovely the Band up next with IDWGTYP. Let's all find out what that means. I don't want to go to your party. Okay. So instead of saying that, you said it's pretty good, actually. Lovely the Band. It's good. Up next, Willie Nelson and his new one, Don't Let the Old Man In. Except we are, because I'm playing your song. Willie, you're getting up there. I mean, he's getting up there, but man, he still got it. This is pretty good. Willie. I don't know who's still playing your records, but yeah, that's pretty good. Up next, Ingrid Andress, one of the up-and-coming country singers, and Waste of Lime. I hate a Waste of Lime. It's kind of a mediocre-ish song, but because I love Lime so much, I'm going to put it in the okay. Being transparent. Up next, Cyan Dursat and Hurt So Bad. Unlike, John Mellencamp, which had Hurt So Good. Yeah, I shouldn't have mentioned John Mellencamp because that Hurt So Good trying to force its way into my head and force the song out, and it wasn't that hard. Up next, HONNE and La La La, That's How It Goes. That is actually a pretty good song, and I love the album art. It looks like kind of almost like a child's drawing of a big city in a way, but like a really good child. Like someone who's like 5 or 6, but still draws pretty well, but they're still 5 or 6, if that makes any sense. Up next, Dirty South and Kiss from God. Okay, point of contention. When you say Dirty South, I think like Ludacris or Juvenile or some kind of southern rapper. I don't expect a electronica trippy white dude. My brain was expecting one thing and got something totally different, so I'm just gonna mark this as okay because I'm just confused. Up next, Zion and Lennox and All Night. Okay, the title's in English, but the song's in Spanish. Okay. It's not that great, I guess. Up next, Westside Gunn with Stove God Cooks and a song called, and I am not kidding, Jose Canseco. Just at random times in the song, they start yelling Jose Canseco. I'm confused. It's okay. You've succeeded in confusing me to the point where I'm calling your song okay, because I honestly don't know what's going on. Anyway, up next, Saweetie and Pretty Bitch Freestyle. Oh. I've liked pretty much everything I've heard from Saweetie, and that includes this song. This is really good. This is good. Almost great, but not quite. Up next, Shoreline Mafia and Change Your Life. It's okay. Let's wrap today up with Keshi and More. Boy, this guy should switch vocal deliveries with Old Dominion because they had more of a pop delivery. This is almost like a country delivery and a definitely pop song. Maybe that's just what I'm hearing right now. So it's midnight when I'm recording this, so yeah, it's mediocre. Whew, still haven't had a great song this week. We're 48 songs in, and I'm still waiting for that great song. Well, we'll see if we can find it Monday. Cassette Story is up tomorrow.